Hello everyone and welcome back to the Witch of Bees and Bones. I know it's been a minute. I apologize. I've been spending as much time as possible outside, working during the day, walking first thing in the morning. I'm back to my 5 miles outside every morning, which has been really lovely. And then working, and then when I get home, I go into the yard and continue to do winter cleanup. And so I just haven't really had the time or energy to sit down and do a video. But I wanted to rectify that, so I'm sitting down now. I was very lucky to see my friend Marissa yesterday. I haven't seen her in quite a long time, and we had a really cool time getting together. And I'm so fortunate. She is a fellow witch, and she had 3 different decks that she had purchased for herself, and it just really didn't do it for her. And she had me in mind and offered them to me yesterday. And there's a lot of cool coincidence going on. Two of the 3 decks I probably would have declined in the past because of my disconnection with tarot. But because of the Brady Tarot, thank you to my lovely listener and supporter and client for sending that to me. I love the Brady Tarot so much. It makes me emotional every time I sit down with it in a great way. And I'm really understanding tarot for the first time. And for those of you that are new or newer, I've tried working with tarot and learning tarot multiple times for, forever, seemingly. And I stopped maybe, I don't know, 8 or 10 years ago, because I was like, okay, this just doesn't work. We don't work together, and that's okay. I accepted it, and I moved on, and I didn't look back. And I was gifted the Brady Tarot, and it's just, A, it's a really special deck, and B, it made me realize that all the other decks I tried before were all human-based, and the Brady Tarot is animal-based, and it actually, I love the guidebook. It's magnificent. I can't say enough good about the artwork or the guidebook. It's incredible. But it makes sense to me, and I remember the card, and I see the card, and I'm like, oh, that's what this means, and then I can carry that forward with other tarot decks. So, 2 of the decks excuse me, a quick sip. 2 of the decks she offered me were tarot, and one is, where do I want to start? Okay, so the first coincidence here is that I had done a video at this, but my friend Jess had sent me this oracle deck for my birthday. And I've been loving it, and I've been pulling cards. This and Woodland Wardens have been my primary deck since I got the deck, and I'm really enjoying it and getting it and loving it. And so Marissa had seen the video and thought, oh, wait. So she gifted me the tarot. I'm trying to get, there we go. Focus. There we go. And because I already have the oracle, this automatically makes more sense to me, and because I'm getting the understanding from the Brady Tarot, I'm pointing because it's behind me on this altar, then I get the layout, and so it's been lovely, and I'm really enjoying the deck, and I'm really enjoying the aesthetic of it, the backing. I mean, snakes and flowers. I couldn't ask for more. And then just the cards, Wheel of Fortune, and And I'm not going to go through every card because, again, this isn't a review. This is just me chatting about these beautiful decks. And the World, which I love. And then the Cups. And the Swords. Oh, so pretty. It's such a lovely deck. I'm really grateful for it, and I'm really grateful for the kind of head start because I already have the Oracle. So this deck is has a little pamphlet that comes with it. You know, just a little, and it's fine. But because I get the cards, I guess is the best way to put that. And then the second and third decks are by the same artist. And again, these aren't reviews because I haven't used the decks yet, but and I'm sure these are decks that a lot of you have already heard of or already have in your collection, because they're not new either. So this, I'll show you the boxes first. I have them out of the boxes. So the Wooden Tarot, which is just gorgeous, and then the Earthbound Oracle, and they are both by Andrew Liam Schwartz. So it is my understanding, I had to do some research on this one, that he started out with just the major arcana and then did like a crowdfunding to do the to produce the rest of the deck. And it is stones, blooms, plumes, and bones. And the stones are wands, and the blooms are cups, and I have to look at the card, sorry. Okay, and the plumes are swords, and the bones are pentacles. Yes, okay. I had to look that up, because again, just learning tarot, I was a little lost, and there isn't a guidebook. So my first thought was, if I didn't have a background in tarot, or if I didn't know what I'm learning, I would be lost. I wouldn't know what the hell was going on. However, because I do, and because of being a person who, well, as you can see behind me, I love bones, and I love stones, and I love plumes, and I love blooms. I work with flowers every day. So, like, this is right up my alley. So it makes a lot of sense to me, but I wanted to make sure that I was looking at it correctly, because intuition is lovely and important, and an important part of my practice and my reading, but I also want to know what the artist's intention was. So that's that. So I'll show you a couple of these cards. The Fool. I love this card. It's a great, just, you know, a little carefree mouse, little pack on his back, you know, but he's walking along what he thinks is a path and is actually a snake, and we know how that usually ends. But, you know, you got to take some chances in your life. And then the Magician is this beautiful Luna moth, or a depiction of a Luna moth, and the High Priestess. I really love the Empress. That's such a beautiful card. And the Emperor. These are just, like, the whole deck makes sense to me. You know, Temperance is a little otter with a little third eye. And then, let's see here. So, the stones. Lots of antlers, which I which I love, as you can see behind me. So that's the stones, and then the blooms. Yeah, they're so stunning. And I love the backing on the card. It's just, these cards are delicious to me. They're, one of the cool things about them for me is that I'm drawn to darker decks, and this appears like at first glance everything is, light in color, but the themes are a little darker. A perfect example. Let me see if I can, there you go. So yeah, these cards are just, they're special. And then bones with the mushrooms, and it's just, I love this one. I love pelvis. Ah, so special. So I'm looking really forward to getting to know this deck and spending some time with it. And then, of course, the kind of deck that I know is used a lot for clarifying is the Earthbound Oracle by the same artist. And these cards are, little and easy to carry around. You could throw in your bag if you wanted to. And they're so lovely. Abundance. I love a pomegranate. I'm considering a pomegranate tattoo. Doesn't really fit with the theme of a lot of my tattoos, but I really do love pomegranates. Fun fact, my first Manx cat, her name was Clementine Pomegranate, because period. Creativity. And this fear card is really, it's a very visceral card. Voice. And this vision card is, gives me some chills. So yeah, these are the decks, and I'm excited to spend time with them and to get to know them. It seems really exciting for me. I have been on a buying hiatus because I got a little crazy there for a while, especially when I first started my channel, and I kept getting exposed. I shouldn't say kept getting exposed. That sounds scandalous. I was exposed to a lot of decks I hadn't seen before, or that were new, and I had that kind of have to have it now. And I'm grateful because a lot of them, like Woodland Wardens, is amazing and stellar. Other ones, less so for me. So I want to be more mindful with both my decisions and financially with the decks I buy. But again, these were gifted to me, and I'm really excited about getting to know them. So that is that. In a few weeks, and I'll post the information down below. I will be doing my brain just ceased working. I apologize. The Wine and Witchcraft live with the Witch of Enchantment and the Sunshine State Witch, and I'm super excited about that. And so that's happening in a few weeks. I'll post it down below. And got some other things in the works, and I'm very happy that spring is here, although it was when I was in New York, it was so hot, and I didn't complain for a second because winter is so long and so cold. But this week, it's just been kind of damp and chilly, and the forecast says it's supposed to rain for the next several days. But as the saying goes, April showers bring Mayflowers, and I saw Mayflowers blooming this morning, and I saw them a couple of days ago as well. So that makes my heart very happy. I appreciate all of you so much. I'll be back in a couple of days with another video that I'm working on for you folks, and I look forward to sitting down with you again. So until I'm back, please find something beautiful, listen to something beautiful, just take some beauty in, and I will be back with you very soon. Take care. Be well.